Yo, B2K, 2K, drop it.
See that sexy body go bump, bump, bump. You're my heart. And see that big body.
Actually, let me correct myself. raz-b is officially off the tour. I don't feel safe.
Is B2K's story the most dramatic saga in boy band history? Flashback to the early 2000s when the airwaves were electrified and teenage hearts collectively skipped a beat. Enter B2K, a boy band sensation that didn't just arrive, they erupted onto the scene. Composed of the smooth operator Omarion, the ever-spirited Lil Fizz,
Come on, everybody, let's scream his name.
the effortlessly cool J-Boog,
Nothing in the world can come break up.
and the enigmatic raz-b. B2K, short for Boys of the New Millennium, were like a meteor shower, dazzling and unforgettable. From the very first beat, these boys had it all. Faces that could launch 1,000 fan clubs.
Hello, everybody.
Vocals that melted butter. And dance moves that defied gravity. They were the perfect concoction of charisma and talent, destined to top the charts and teenage wish list alike. But behind those sparkling smiles and chart-topping hits, there was more drama than a soap opera marathon.
So, yo, Ricky Rowe, call Lifetime, because I'm ready to talk.
Yes, the B2K story is not just about glitz and glamour. It's a saga filled with enough scandal and betrayal to make Shakespeare sit up and take notes. Just when you thought it was all boyish charm and harmony, cue the intrigue, backstage confrontations that would ultimately lead to their untimely demise. Betrayals, fallouts, and enough drama to fuel a dozen reality TV shows.
What was the issue of the breakup? What was it?
Yo, so y'all about to finish up the tour. Y'all gotta do 7 more fair dates. So y'all could bring home some money. But y'all gonna be mad when y'all get home because my new Bentley's gonna be here.
I'm sorry, who's saying this?
Management.
Okay.
So I'm like, yo, it's 4 of us. It's 1 of him. That's 20%. 100. Where's our Bentleys? So right then and there on the bus, us 4, all speaking in confidentiality.
Okay.
You feel me? We got to come up with a plan. So when we get back to Cali, we ain't going back to the houses that they bought us.
Right.
We go to our parents' crib, chill, find a lawyer, figure this shit out.
Right.
Well, we get back to LA and Bug hit me. He like, bro, I need you to meet me at the crib. I need to grab some clothes. I'm running short. I'm like, all right, meet him up there. Grab his clothes. We leaving the house. O walks in. We like, yo, what you doing here? He like, yeah, I'm about to go to the movies with the boys. We like, nah, bro, that's not the plan. Like, what are you doing? He like, man, y'all should talk to them. Y'all should just talk to them. We like, nah, man. And that night, we get a call from the production company telling us we got a meeting at this spot called Fat Effects downtown LA for an overseas tour. Get up the next morning, go down there. It seemed a little weird. And they like, management and O standing right there in like a half circle. And they like, this shit is over. B2K's a wrap. That nigga right there, he's solo.
Remember when Kylie Williams spilled some serious tea with producer Carlos King?
Did you ever date raz-b from B2K?
Date is a loose word. I think I said entanglement with all of them except for Omari. Everybody has their days. Let them have them.
Can you believe it? Well, grab your popcorn and stay tuned because the B2K story is juicier than a celebrity tell-all. Los Angeles, the city of angels, dreams, and now B2K. These 4 boys were just regular kids until producer Chris Stokes, who has a sixth sense for spotting talent, mind you, plucked them from obscurity. It was like finding diamonds in a sandbox. Their self-titled debut album hit the shelves in 2002, and let me tell you, it was an absolute banger. Tracks like and Gots to Be were on everybody's lips faster than a Hollywood rumor. Suddenly, B2K was the name on every teenage girl's bedroom wall, and their songs were the soundtrack to the early 2000s. Their second studio album, Santa Hooked Me Up, jingled its way into the world on October 29, 2002. This Christmas album didn't quite hit the high notes like their first, but hey, not every album can be a stocking stuffer. It features 11 tracks, with the standout being Why Do You Leave Me on Christmas? The only song that got its own music video. Apparently, even Santa can't avoid heartbreak. But if you thought their debut was big, their sophomore album Pandemonium was a full-on explosion. Dropping later that same year, it featured the hit single Bump Bump Bump, with none other than P. Diddy. That song shot up the charts like it was late for a very important date. Tours, fan hysteria, awards. B2K was the name on everyone's lips, from your next-door neighbor to your grandma's cat. In 2003, B2K snagged the Kids' Choice Award for Favorite Singing Group, proving they had fans screaming louder than a roller coaster drop. 2004, and they hit the big screen with You Got Served, a musical drama about two friends who need to dance their way to victory in a local contest to fulfill their dream of opening a recording studio. They seemed unstoppable, living the dream, swimming in fame. But you know what they say, the higher the climb, the steeper the fall. Stay tuned, because the drama has only just begun. As their stars skyrocketed, so did the juicy drama behind the curtains. Financial feuds and internal strife started bubbling up, and the rumor mill went into overdrive. Was it all true? Mismanagement and unfair profit splits were whispered in the hallways.
We did 3 months of touring. In total, we did 6 months of touring and didn't receive 1% of a penny.
And guess who was at the heart of these whispers? None other than their manager, Chris Stokes. The accusations were as shocking as a twist plot in a crime thriller. Exploitation and betrayal of the young star's trust and innocence. Then the bombshell dropped in 2004. raz-b came forward with jaw-dropping accusations against Stokes, claims of sexual abuse.
Me and Boo was in a room together. Chris Stokes put us in a room together and made us do stuff together.
That sent shockwaves through the music industry. Talk about scandalous. The reactions were as divided as a reality show vote. Some stood by raz-b.
Yeah, I definitely think something happened to him. I don't know what happened to him, but I think something happened to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Between him and Chris, or him and other people?
I don't know. I don't think it's for me to really, say whether or not, anything happened. So I don't know. I can't speak facts.
While others thought he was just stirring the pot for attention.
It was a big joke to me. And if you think about it, if you think about the time frames when this guy starts up, it's always around my album coming out, my album release, and now my movie release is coming out. So he's talking more and he's lying, but it's all lies.
But this scandalous revelation marked a pivotal moment, signaling the beginning of the end for B2K. Just when you thought the allegations were the peak of the drama, internal conflicts began bubbling like a witch's cauldron. Omarion, always seen as the group's suave frontman, clashed with his bandmates in epic fashion. Lil Fizz, J-Boog, and raz-b, feeling like neglected backup dancers in Omarion's solo show, started throwing shade left and right.
But I know people still hyped off the verses. Well, let me just say, there would have been a B2K verses, but Omari likes to take every opportunity, him and his manager, they want to take every opportunity to make it theirs. That's fine. I'm sorry that your family didn't birth a career for you, but mine did.
By 2004, the tension had reached fever pitch. B2K, the boy band that made hearts flutter and charts sizzle, announced their split. Fans worldwide were left clutching their posters in despair, and the music industry was left gasping for breath. But don't be fooled. This wasn't a tidy breakup with amicable hugs and well wishes.
What led to B2K's breakup? Financial problems, family problems, feud between the guys. It was a combination of many things.
Oh no, this was a full-blown musical divorce, complete with public squabbles and side-eye galore. Each member went their separate ways, diving into solo careers and new ventures, but the split was messier than a toddler with a chocolate cake. The camaraderie that had once been their strength was now a bitter memory, as each member navigated the treacherous waters of the music world alone. Omarion's solo career didn't just take off, it skyrocketed like a fireworks display on New Year's Eve. His debut album, O, released in 2005, was a smash hit, catapulting him into solo stardom faster than you can say, B2 who? Songs like O and Touch topped the charts and had fans swooning, while Omarion soaked up the spotlight like a sponge in a puddle. But while Omarion was living the high life, the rest of the B2K crew, Lil Fizz, J-Boog, and raz-b, were stumbling in the dark. Their solo efforts didn't quite hit the mark, and jealousy started brewing like a strong cup of coffee. Then, in a twist no one saw coming, raz-b reignited the scandal by speaking out once more about the alleged abuse.
Dude, I used to have sex with Chris Stokes. Chris used to have me have sex with him. He wanted me to have sex with him all the time.
His revelations were as detailed as a crime thriller and just as shocking, bringing their troubled past under Stokes' management back into the harsh glare of public scrutiny. Instead of rallying around raz-b, the other members, including Omarion, distanced themselves faster than you can unfriend somebody on social media. This led to a very public fallout, adding yet another layer of drama to their already complicated and strained relationships. Years turned into decades as whispers of a B2K reunion swirled through fan circles. The glimmer of hope danced in the eyes of loyal fans who yearned for the electrifying magic that B2K once brought to the stage. The suspense finally broke in 2018 when B2K dropped a bombshell. They were back.
All right. What was it like being together for the first time after 15 years?
Wow. What was it like being together? Hello, everybody. To be honest with you, it was very exciting. At the same time, it was a nervous situation because we hadn't seen each other in a long time. And with B2K, it's all about the energy for us, you know. Right. And I won't lie to you, even though I was nervous, when I seen these guys, I felt like I hadn't seen them. I mean, I felt like it was like, you know, I seen them yesterday. Yeah. It was like it never left like that game.
The Millennium tour was announced and the air was thick with anticipation. Fans fueled by their memories of the early 2000s eagerly grabbed tickets to witness their favorite boy band rise from the ashes. But oh, what a reunion it was! Not just a glorious comeback, but a melodrama of epic proportions. Old wounds that time hadn't healed began to throb again. raz-b's persistent accusations against Stokes loom like dark clouds over their hopeful horizon. The internal bickering and revived grudges threatened to tear them apart at every turn. Yet the show must go on, and go on it did. Amidst the drama and chaos, the tour was a triumphant spectacle, a nostalgic journey that left fans screaming for more. B2K proved they still held a special, irreplaceable spot in the heart of their devotees. Drama be damned. But just when it seemed possible, reality struck like a lightning bolt. In 2019, amidst the electrifying Millennium tour, raz-b suddenly exited stage left, citing safety concerns and unresolved trauma.
I decided, I don't want to be on the tour then. If I can't get treated properly, I don't need to be here. Then that means y'all don't appreciate me. You're not grateful for the opportunity that I brought to the table to feed everybody's families and for the culture.
What on earth happened? His abrupt departure sent shockwaves through the group, leaving them scrambling to keep the show on the road. raz-b also got busted for allegedly roughing up his girlfriend right before his Minneapolis show, but was released with no charges. Apparently, the Hennepin County Attorney's Office couldn't dig up enough dirt on him, even with witness chats and surveillance tapes. raz-b later poured his heart out, promising to get help and do better, while fans are still buzzing about the viral hotel room glasses fiasco and that epic stage fall. But wait, drama intensifies when Lil Fizz started dating April Jones, none other than Omarion's ex-girlfriend and the mother of his children.
Everybody's like, did Omarion fight Fizz? I mean, at the end of the day,
he ain't bringing up nothing to me or had no conversation. So it is what it is.
Talk about betrayal.
The issue is that this situation is going to break the group up.
I can't break up a group that already has issues.
What is the status of your relationship?
We're together.
Yes. You guys are together.
Could this soap opera get any juicier? Omarion, ever the cool-headed captain of this sinking ship, maintained his composure with remarkable grace.
When something affects her, it affects my kids, and that affects me. But what she does is, you know, live your life. I think people should do whatever makes them happy. I think they should change the narrative, though, because if it's their so-called happiness, then I shouldn't be a part of that.
Yet the cracks in their brotherhood were too deep to mend. Omarion, still strutting his stuff with a $6 million net worth, juggling music, acting, and reality TV.
I know, right? Do you feel comfortable?
Lil Fizz and J-Boog, they're the reality TV kings with a combined $3 million.
Me and Raz share a bus. I just sit in the back with the door closed and stay to myself. You know what I'm saying?
But let's be honest, can they ever escape B2K's shadow? raz-b's the real hero, turning pain into power with $1.5 million to boot. B2K Saga, a roller coaster of hits, drama, love, and betrayal. What's next for these ex-teen idols? More drama? New ventures? You bet we'll be watching every juicy moment.
Our fans separate us from other boy groups. We got the best fans we could ever have.